What's up, guys? Hope you all are having a great day today. This is a topic that I got quite a few requests to make a video on, so I figured, I'd make a quick video on it today. I don't really feel like I have that much to add, in all honesty. I really just don't think there's much to say. You're not really going to catch me out here making a 10-minute and 4-second YouTube video where I literally admit within the first minute that I'm purposely slowing this shit down to try and hit the 10-minute mark.
What's up, gamers? Dreamcast Guy here. Well, today we finally have our first look at it. This is the new reveal of PlayStation 5 gameplay. This is made on the PlayStation 5 for the PlayStation 5, and it is obviously a tech demo. Now, I'm running this at 75% speed, so it is a little bit slower, but I'm doing that because I want to try and get a chance to analyze how this game is just so gorgeous.
But I'm not out here trying to call anyone out, but we're going to be talking about this Unreal Engine 5 PS5 tech demo, or whatever you want to call it, that got released on YouTube the other day. And I don't really think there's much else to say, but it looked really nice. Like, the graphics looked good, the lighting looked really good, the detail and everything looked really nice. It's a tech demo, that's what it's supposed to do. If it looked really shitty, I'd be really concerned, in all honesty, why the fuck they're actually showing this shit off. But, it looked good. Like, it looked really nice. Unreal Engine 5, obviously a really nice engine, and hopefully developers will be able to utilize it and make some really awesome looking games. But I do think there's something that a lot of people are kind of like getting misillusioned on. Like, this is not what video games are gonna look like this year, okay? I just want to get that out of the way. Like, a tech demo is not a reflection of what an actual video game will look like, because, that tech demo really didn't have too many, like, actual NPCs or anything like that in it. No super complex AI or anything like that that, goes into regular video games. It wasn't super combat heavy. There wasn't, like, a ton of stuff going on screen, like in the form of explosions, particle effects, things like that. Like, don't get me wrong. It looked really nice. It was really good at showing off the potential of the hardware, but this is not what video games are going to look like for the foreseeable future. When the PS5 launches, games are not going to look that good, okay? I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think they're going to look that good on the new Xbox or even on PC. Like, the hardware requirements to run something like that is absolutely fucking crazy, because, Digital Foundry actually did, like, an analysis of this demo after the fact, and overall, I thought their analysis was way more informative than the actual reveal itself, and they explained that Epic was targeting 1440p in this demo, but it was running at a dynamic resolution, but the majority of the time it was hitting 1440p, but that also means it was a dynamic resolution, so at times it definitely went well below that, and on top of that, the demo was locked at 30 FPS. So, for everybody out there hoping that you're going to get visuals like this at 60 FPS as a standard on next gen, I think you're kind of misillusioned there. It's not going to happen, sadly. I was kind of hoping this generation that 60 FPS would be like the baseline, that nothing would really go under that, but as we've seen from this tech demo, that's not going to happen if you want to get visuals like that, and as we've seen from games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, even on the Xbox Series X, which is like a little more powerful, they're locking that shit at 4K 30, because, all the Karens out there are going to recognize 4K more so than like 60 FPS, so that's why they're doing it. I don't really like that. I wish they would just prioritize frame rate for fucking once. I swear to God, like, you play any game at 30 FPS, did you play it at 60, you're going to pick 60 every single time. Don't listen to the motherfuckers who go, I can't see a difference, because, they're full of fucking shit, okay? There's no other way to put it. I was really hoping that this generation would make that leap, but apparently not. We're still stuck with 30 FPS, and if games are going to look like that, it is more than obvious we're going to be getting both dynamic resolution and 30 FPS if we even want games to come close to looking like that. So I think there is, like, that little caveat that you have to know. This is not gameplay. This is not an actual video game you are going to be able to buy on release. This is some experimental tech demo that they built from the ground up specifically for the PS5, and it's not a reflection of what video games are going to run like on the console, because, video games are cross-platform. They're not developed specifically for the PS5, except in the case of exclusives, but even then, those exclusive games are probably going to have a shit ton more going on screen than what was shown in this tech demo. But at the same time, I really just want Sony and Microsoft to actually show gameplay. We're buying a video game console, not a tech demo console, not a CGI in-engine rendered footage console, whatever the fuck you want to call it, dude. Show the actual gameplay. I think it's very strange that neither company has shown legitimate gameplay at this point. Microsoft has announced some games that are going to be launching on the Xbox Series X day one, but we have no idea what's going to be an actual launch title for the PS5, and I think that's a problem. Like, Sony, I need to know if God of War 2 is going to be a launch title, because I will legit go out and buy a PS5 for that shit. Like, I'm not even joking. I love God of War, and I will actually bite the bullet and buy a PlayStation for that shit, but, we only have like 5 or 6 months until these consoles come out, and we still haven't seen gameplay from either the Series X or the PS5 at this point, which I think is a little bit troublesome. I think that would do a lot more to get people hyped, and like tech demos and CGI footage, but, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just me, personally. I don't think this did anything in adjusting my excitement for the next generation of consoles. I'd much rather see, like, the actual games that are going to be coming out. Like, Sony, tell us what we're going to be getting day one game-wise, and on top of that, show the fucking console already. You know, the Xbox refrigerator has passed the meme phase at this point. Most people have stopped roasting it for the most part. You know, there's still the memes out there, but, you know, if your console does in fact look like a toilet seat like the dev kit does, just get that shit out of the way. No pun intended. But anyway, guys, you know, like I said, this is not going to be a very long video. If you did enjoy it by some chance, feel free to drop a like on it. I would greatly appreciate it. And with that said, I want to thank you all so much for taking the time every day to check out this video and for all the recent support as well. And I will catch you guys next time.